I really feel inspired.
The sky could have been blurry, but a universe coursework task set him off for his yet the greatest treasure. One leg in class and another on the veranda, where he found a space for SUMZ products, now a favorite snack produced in numerous brands and tests.
Our operations were basically during the night. So just imagine you are sleeping and the neighbors is making a very uncomfortable sound. Yeah? The neighbors complained to the landlady, and then the landlady advised us to shift our business. So a month later, we had identified another area where we shifted and set up temporary structures. And that's where we are today.
Since 2010, the business has grown in reach, pedaled in finding a unique point of sale.
When I looked at the products that were being imported, including roasted groundnuts from Nairobi, including a variety of other extruded snacks like bajia, potato crisps, I realized that I needed to improve on the packaging in order to narrow the gap between the imported brands and the locally manufactured brands. So when I came up with a very good packaging, so that was an opportunity for self-improvement, but at the same time an opportunity for me to negotiate for better pricing. And believe me, it worked.
To realize such a fortune, he had a bag full of tricks to borrow from.
We must always work to set a certain standard in our different areas of professions. We must always be consistent. We must look at the customer and serve them right. We must aim at self-improvement time to time if we are to sustain our businesses.
His company growth coincided with shifts in Uganda's import substitution.
The customers that used to import snacks, we are reducing the imported brands in our motherland Uganda. And this time around the game is changing because we have equally started exporting to those countries that use it to bring their products here.
In his escapades, he has had to evade traps set by his rivals.
The competitor came up with a pricing strategy that would benefit our cream customers. And the same competitor had planted spies within our company. So whatever would bring on board as a new strategy to beat competition, within the next few minutes would be well received the other end. So the competitor staged a price war. And the price war cost us a lot. So that made me shed a tear because I was working with hypocrites.
His longevity has been a great asset.
I chose to put myself on the payroll. I earn a salary like any other employee, so that I can feel that I can meet the demands, the self-demands as an individual, rather than stealing from my own pocket. So the moment I learned that I should separate the business resources from personal resources, it gave me great mileage.
The decision on prices is an immense factor in the company's growth.
We have a segment of 500 shillings, we have 1,000 shillings, we have 2,000 shillings, we have 5,000 and even 10,000. So we have products that can easily be affordable to all categories of consumers.
With such strategic interventions, Dennis Ingabirano has been able to tap from his riches in experience to outdo competition. Recently, Uganda was ranked as one of the world's most entrepreneurial countries. According to the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor, 28% of adults own or co-own a business, an indication that Ugandans are opportunists. Eve Masawi for CTV News.